I've never talked to them at all, and the names don't look familiar or anything like that. So I don't know. But anyway, so we hopped into the Strike playlist thinking, well, let's at least do the Nightfall. We'll go into the Strike playlist. We'll see if we get matched up with somebody, and then we'll just see if they'll join us for the Nightfall. And they did. It was awesome. Like,
Nice.
Yeah, it was like a really cool, like, Destiny working as intended story, if you ask me. You know, like,
Right.
I never thought to use the Strike playlist as matchmaking for the Nightfall, and it actually worked. It was like just the first one we hopped into. It was Alec's idea. Alec was like, well, can't we just get in the Strike playlist and find somebody from there? And I'm like, holy crap, you probably can. Like, I just I'd never considered it before.
All right, you guys ready to do another clap?
Yeah, dude.
All right, 3, 2, 1. We'll also do a back clap. Hey, we're back. My computer. Nope, I didn't hit record. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Hey, what's the timestamp that you guys have right now?
8:47. Or no, timestamp on Audacity.
Jesus.
31:50 something.
Yeah,
I had
31:50 for me.
Okay.
Oh
works.
no,
That
everything's
works for me.
wonky.
What?
All right.
The stream's wonky.
Oh, who cares about that? Nobody. It's just Narwolf.
Hey,
Anyway.
but you know what? I care about Narwolf. Unlike some people, Ben. Unlike some people, Ben.
Hey, on that note, sometimes the computer fucks up, and we're back. I don't remember what we're talking about. Oh, we were talking about guns coming back.
Yeah.
If we're not back, this might just be another Vex simulation.
Yes,
It's impossible to say, really.
Hey, there'd be really cool if there was a way to have some fun game mode with all the Destiny 1 game or guns. I think it's too much time and resources for that, but you never know.
You know,
We
it'd
got
be a
Sparrow
great
Racing
game
League,
mode
so
for that would
What?
be, they were talking about it a little bit on DCP, a battle royale.
never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
I don't see how. It's just a different game. You know, as fun as it would be, and as much as like I want nothing more than to be able to double jump and slide around corners with a shotgun in Fortnite and PUBG. You know what I mean? Like that's really all I've ever wanted in a game is to be able to double jump and slide. Like that's all I want. That's all any game has to have to make me happy is dope double jumps and slides. Except for Call of Duty, the one that they had the double jumps, it was gross. But
Well, that's the whole game, really.
yeah, the whole game is gross. I just
let's
can't
be
get
real
into
about
it.
that.
It's why I couldn't get into Titanfall. Like it just felt too much like Call of Duty, and it
You're
mostly
right on
just
that.
looked like Call of Duty.
See,
I don't know, it's
Titanfall,
gross.
it looked fun to me because it looked like the old Exo Squad cartoon, but at the same time, like that's way
Yeah.
too fast. I'm bad at Destiny. That is way too fast.
See, I just like to run. That's my problem. I just keep like running and jumping and sliding, and I just never shoot at anything. That's most of my problem in Titanfall.
I mean, Destiny 2 is on PC now, so maybe the modding community can make a Dorito with it. Oh, by the way, if you're on PC, get Halo Dorito. It's,
What the hell is that?
It's Halo 3's multiplayer on PC.
How do you spell Dorito?
It's like a Dorito, but Mountain Dew. Dorito.
That sounds like the most
So is that
disgusting.
1 or 2 R's?
Oh my gosh, I'm definitely getting this right now. Well, I'll wait until we're done with the show. And
Hey,
I'll download it.
clan members, let's do that.
Hey.
PC guys, let's play that. It'll be fun. So, guys, back by no demand whatsoever. I've got some Yelp reviews for everybody. This week we're going to be reading McDonald's. I love this segment because literally, like, we could do this forever. You're never going to run out of hateful reviews. So this is a McDonald's in Ohio. It has how many stars? How many stars you got? 2.5 stars. Not bad for a McDonald's.
Okay.
All right.
McDonald's.
Let's see. It says, slow drive-through, abysmal service, cut the tude. I would never come back to this McDonald's. Sad.
Good God, I cannot believe somebody actually put cut the dude. Like, what is this? An episode of Full House? Like, goodness gracious, people.
Let's be honest, man. It probably was one of the guys from Full House. They probably can't, like they recast everybody in that new dumpster fire that they put on Netflix. So
the first episode was good, and then you realize that no one is actually on that show. So you're like, why?
Yeah, I didn't like that show when it was on. So I mean, I was the one watching cartoons. So
it's like, wait, there's no Bob Saget. I'm out.
Here's a Yelp review from McDonald's where it shows a guy microwaving his Big Macs
because they weren't hot.
Here's his first line. Expected a fresh product. Disappointing.
Why are
That's
you at
pretty
McDonald's? Why the fuck are you
Wait,
at
is that
McDonald's?
it? That's the whole review?
Thinking,
Expecting a fresh product. Disappointing.
What the fuck are you at McDonald's for?
This one's super long, but I love it.
Let's hear it, Ben.
He goes, so here I go writing a review on McDonald's. I love the awareness of it. That's why my favorite.
FML.
This gentleman just penned his own rock bottom marker of his life.
The fourth wall.
Yep.
So here I go writing a review on McDonald's. What has this world come to? I pull up to the drive-through order box. Sweet double barrel ordering system. This place has got it going on. I order my 10-piece nugget.
Please, listeners, imagine this is a film noir. Continue, Ben.
Wait, maybe I
The
should put
guy's
some
got a
film noir
trench
music
coat
under
and
it.
smoking a cigarette. He's got his fedora on at a 45-degree angle.
He's got really harsh shadows and stuff. He's smoking. There's just a bunch of smoke in the.
I'm definitely going to put some music behind that one, some film noir music. Okay. So here I go writing a review on McDonald's. What does this world come to? I pull up to the drive-through order box. Sweet double barrel ordering system. This place has got it going on. I order my 10-piece nugget, large fry, and 2 double cheeseburgers. I pull up to the pay window. I have a great conversation with the gentleman collecting the money. He even wishes me safe travels home. I pull up to window number 2 to receive my meal in a bag. I wait a few minutes, and a young lady opens the window and asks me what kind of dressing or sauce do I want for my nuggets. I respond, BBQ. The answer should always be BBQ, but hey, I guess others may not agree. She hands me my bag, and I pull away. I happen to check the bag before leaving the parking lot and notice that my large fries must not have made it to the bag. Back through the double barrel order system to the first window again. I tell the friendly gentleman that my fries are missing in action. He says to pull up to the second window. I do, and then get me some dope McDonald's fries. I pull away and head for home, as everyone does. I start eating fries as I drive. Hey, where are my napkins? If I had cloth interior, this wouldn't be an issue, but fine leather does not absorb fry grease at all. It only smears about. I get home, open my nuggets, and see that I got the ones left over from lunch. These things are like bricks. The barbecue sauce can't penetrate them at all to soften them up. So here I am, writing this review while enjoying some bourbon. We will see if the double cheeseburgers pass the mustard when I am more relaxed and less judgmental later.
Called it. He was drinking and smoking while writing this review. Let's just be honest.
Which, by the way,
this is like worse writing than like the beginning of a really fancy recipe online. Like this dude wanted to be a writer and just gave up on his dreams, and he shouldn't have.
Dude,
maybe he should have.
Yeah, no, he shouldn't have. That was fantastic. I was enthralled. I was reading it going, where's this going? Well,
let's be honest. He didn't write anything else because he died of heart disease. He was drinking and smoking bourbon and then mowing down at McDonald's for 2 fucking cheeseburgers and whatever else.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to get some fast food French fries as soon as we're done here. Like you guys, you shouldn't have brought up McDonald's because those fries are still good. I don't even give a crap. Yeah. I just need something fried.
I could order McDonald's right now. We just got Uber Eats. Yeah. And they're one of like the 3 restaurants you can order from.
All right.
I haven't tried Uber Eats yet. I'm still a country boy.
I'm just a country boy living in LA.
Oh man. But back to that first review. Something I've noticed working in food service for so long is that whenever someone brings up another person's attitude, the person bringing up the attitude is the one with the attitude.
Yep,
They
they went in with that idea in mind. They were like, "Oh, I'm gonna be in there, and these people are gonna be such jerks to me." Okay, cool, good for you guys.
This one is an updated review. So this is like the second half of the review. And I'm not going to read the first half. Just imagine it's McDonald's sucks.
Okay.
So he says, to top it off, thought I'd give them one last try and get an ice cream cone after dinner next door at El Rincon. It was 6:30 p.m. on a Friday. Welcome to McDonald's. Can I help you? Can I have a vanilla cone, please? I'm sorry, we don't have ice cream right now. Of course you don't. Yo, for real, that's every Burger King when you're like, ooh, maybe I'll get an icy today. Can I get an icy? Our icy machine's broken.
All right, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I've worked for both Dairy Queen and Arby's when I was a kid, and our ice cream machines were always broken.
Why? Just fix that
Always. Like, I worked at a Dairy Queen, still broken. Like, one of them always broken. It was like 90% of our menu.
Yeah, I would riot if that was the case.
Still broken.
Could I get an Oreo Blizzard?
For that reason, we literally had two ice cream machines because one of them was guaranteed to be broken.
Well, that explains why
Those things are
Dairy
garbage.
Queen went through a horrible closing fit in like the late 90s.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, no, that place is poorly run.
Look,
we can all agree.
90s ice cream technology just wasn't up to snuff.
Yeah, guys. I mean, we didn't have all the brilliant engineers and experts of the internet.
I don't know,
at the time,
man.
You know,
Stewart's
like think about
Stewart's ice cream has always been amazing. So, speaking of which, they didn't pay me to say that, but they really should.
Oh, I
But
don't
they
know
can
what
pay me in
Stewart's
ice
is.
cream. Stewart's is it's like a convenience store. It's local to, I think, New York, part of Connecticut.
Okay,
and,
all right.
maybe Jersey. But they got awesome ice cream, man. If you guys ever happen through New York, buy Stewart's ice cream.
No, I'm all about McDonald's ice cream.
Ugh,
My
you.
dad does that. Like, just shows up places eating like half-eaten vanilla cone. You're like, who eats vanilla? That is the most frustrating thing in the world to me. That man loves vanilla ice cream that much. It's the worst
I like
kind of
vanilla
ice cream.
that much. You take that back.
Vanilla ice cream sucks.
It is not the worst.
Dude,
Yeah,
I honestly like I've hit peak old man status where I'll just eat some straight vanilla ice cream.
It's
Like it's not even
delicious.
a problem.
Just give me some vanilla ice cream and
Let's
some
just be honest.
Werther's.
It's always some Haagen-Dazs. Like, and either I have some strawberries to put on it or I don't. But I don't care. I just
The worst is when I get told to buy vanilla ice cream and I'm going to a place like Stewart's. I'm like, you could have peanut butter pandemonium, which is peanut butter ice cream with small peanut butter cups inside. You
That
could
sounds
have
gross.
Death by chocolate. That's amazing. You shut your mouth.
Yeah, I will fight you, Steve.
Peanut butter,
Yes.
peanut butter. Ugh.
Yeah, it's amazing. There's a variety of different amazing ice creams that they have, and somebody tells me, "Oh, just buy vanilla," and I start to twitch, and I'm like,
Nope, that's
Why?
fucked up. That's fucked up.
"Why do you want to buy vanilla?" And they're like, "Oh, well, you can buy chocolate too." I'm like, "No, there are better choices here. Why are you telling me not to buy the one with the candy in it?"
If it's down to chocolate or vanilla, I'm getting vanilla.
yeah, dude.
100%.
Oh, who eats chocolate ice cream?
Yeah,
I do.
No,
What the
no. If it doesn't have stuff in it, chocolate ice cream is no good.
You guys
Yep.
are the worst. We're about to have another food war. Hey,
How about this for peak old man status? I'll just cut a block of cheese and start eating it.
get out, dude? What the fuck?
Guys, I don't know what happened. Like,
You
I don't know
drink
when this
wine
happened,
with
but
it?
I'll just
I mean,
occasionally.
okay, so
Like,
that's classy old man status. That means you have money and you're okay. People aren't going to tell you it's wrong, unless it's Velveeta, in which case that could be a problem.
no, it's not. It's not cheese like
Ben
product.
is literally getting out.
Ben just walked off.
It's-
So you guys want to talk about Destiny again now that Ben's gone?
yeah, I've been having fun with hand cannons on PC.
No, but we actually, for those of you not in the Discord, and first of all, why? But then
Yeah, seriously, come on.
we've got
Just get in
a
there.
serious battle going on right now in the
Look,
Discord.
we're hopping
about
back in the
whether or
D1.
not.
We're gonna do some private matches because of this.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's getting serious in there, guys. Like,
And it's-
yeah, go for it, Steve. It's
It's
serious.
For the love of Taco Bell, and
The love or the hate.
No, it's
Yeah,
the Taco Bell
it has
tourney.
Taco Bell tourney has divided us right down the middle.
I feel like we might end up with 2 separate Discords at this point. I'm just going to be honest.
Much
we might
in
we
Endgame
might
in
be
D1. We have split the community. Or in D2. Sorry, not in D1. Much like the Endgame in D2, this is split the community. The Taco Bell tourney. The clash of chalupas. The burrito brawl.
For the honor of
burrito brawl. Yeah.
I like burrito brawl.
Burrito brawl.
Oh my god.
It's the cinnamon twist classic. We
Oh my
gotta
God.
get in there and have a tournament about this, guys.
It might, if we get more support in here for Taco Bell, of course, because I don't care.
No.
The haters get support.
No,
We might have to make this tournament a little more.
Taco Bell haters on top for
No.
sure.
No.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. So out of the hosts, let's just real quick. Who's a Taco Bell hater in the hosts? I got me.
You
got
me.
We got Scott.
That's it.
Not me.
Ben.
Look, and it's not even that we're Taco Bell lovers.
Okay.
It's that we just don't hate Taco Bell.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. I don't even.
Ben,
eat Taco
I
Bell.
expected this from Steve. I'm just gonna be honest. I expected
Are you
this from
kidding me?
Steve.
The dude barely eats meat. He doesn't eat meat. How do you expect it from
But
him?
I'm pro Taco Bell.
Pro Bell.
Honestly, guys, I mean, I don't want to bring up like family heritage or anything here, but like, I'm just a little surprised. That's all.
Oh,
I'm
that
just
the,
a little
the Mexicans like Taco Bell.
Oh no!
We got Vandals on our team. You guys are going down, by the way.
That does make it tough. But you know what? I'm pretty.
Christ.
Yeah, we're. You know what, Scott? We've got some recruiting to do.
Look, you guys have Scott on
You
your
know
team,
what?
so we're gonna win.
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna tweet at Swain Stash. He liked one of my tweets today, and he's a Sunbreaker. So I'm gonna
There you
tweet at
go.
him and be like, "Please come help us kill these Taco Bell lovers."
How are you gonna bring
So
a
we'll
chef
just-
into this?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
And
let's
we'll
just be
just
honest.
get bones and birds because they would love that. They'd be like, "Wait, we get to beat Swain in this for honor of Taco Bell tournament." Yeah, if you recruit Swain, we can easily get the other two.
All right, this has
So
gone
just
too far
remember
now.
that.
This has gone too far.
Listen, if we're gonna do an actual Taco Bell tourney, if we're gonna do a cinnamon twist classic, a burrito brawl, if we're gonna actually do that, I feel like we're gonna need to start recruiting. We need to. I think we got to blow this up as big as possible. That's all I'm
I
saying.
mean, we could get all of DCP except for one person. I can't remember who the one hater on DCP is, but
Pope.
everybody else loves Taco Bell.
Oh,
It's Pope. It's
yeah,
Pope.
it's
Oh,
Pope.
come on. So the rest of them are all professional streamers, and they're on the Taco Bell side.
You know what? Hey,
Looks
look,
like Taco
you
Bell
guys,
haters are going
you guys
down.
can stack the odds in your favor all you want, but we all know that the light will win. We all know
Look, the
that the
problem
Taco
is
Bell hate will win.
we know that the Taco Bell supporters play better, but we're all gonna have diarrhea from eating Taco Bell. So
I was just gonna
Exactly.
say
Why
that. I was
don't
gonna
you go
say
ahead
it
and have some
doesn't
before we get
matter.
done?
You guys are gonna have diarrhea anyways. So
like,
So who's the
diarrhea never
real
tasted
winner?
so good.
Who's the real
Diarrhea.
winner here?
You
Hey.
tasted diarrhea?
Gorilla Golf wants to know. He wants to know, why is Taco Bell so great? And the answer is
Leading the witness. That's no, we can't. That's a terrible question. We can't even ask that question.
objection.
Objection. I disagree with the premise here.
okay. All right. The answer is that I can get like $5 worth of food. Dude, okay, you have $2. Go get yourself 2 cheesy bean and rice burritos. You at least don't need to
Yeah.
eat for the next like 3 or 4 hours. Bam.
You $2 will buy you a slice of pizza. Why the fuck would you buy Taco Bell over pizza?
I'm with Scott here.
Come on.
I'm with Scott.
Real
Come
here,
on.
Pizza.
guys. Get
Gross.
real.
I
Come
hate
on.
pizza.
I mean, maybe you guys just live in a bad area and you don't have good pizza, but like,
No,
come
the only
on.
pizza by my work is either like $20 for a medium or it's Little Caesars. So I'm kind of screwed on
little.
that.
That is kind of tough. That is kind of
What?
tough. Honestly,
You guys
for
need
us,
better
We
pizza.
don't live in
You
New
guys need better
York,
pizza.
Scott.
as a family, like, we eat at In-N-Out for cheaper than Taco Bell. I can tell you that.
Ooh.
It's crazy.
In-N-Out's
It's
not very expensive.
Crazy.
We also
it's
don't have
not.
In-N-Outs.
In-N-Out's super cheap.
Yeah,
Well,
we don't.
you know whose fault is that?
In-N-Out's.
Gotta ask the question.
The
You
entire
gotta
East
ask
Coast.
whose fault is that?
They're working on it. They're working on it.
I blame the entirety of the Eastern Standard Time zone. That's what I blame.
Hey,
Okay.
Gorilla Golf also wants to know who wins, Goku or Superman. I'm gonna say Superman unless Goku's got kryptonite, which he doesn't. So
No, I say Goku. He always
All
wins.
right. No, Superman wins, and it's been decided on the internet twice.
You know what?
these
The internet's been
reasons.
wrong a lot.
Wait
Let's
a
just be
second.
honest.
Hold
For
on.
these
Why?
reasons.
Let's hear it, Steve. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Right. First
I'm
of
curious.
all, it boils. They did the science and all that stuff from what they could gather from each side, but here's what it boils down to: their characters, right? Goku's character is that he overcomes adversity, and that's his thing, right? So he's always overcoming adversity, which is why he almost dies and then comes back to win every single time. He's also extremely honorable, so even if he had kryptonite, which he did at one point in one of these videos, he was like, "Nope, that's cheating," threw it away. So
Idiot.
there's Goku's thing. Superman's whole ideology is that he has no boundaries. He's made to be. His whole point is that he is the most powerful, and his weakness is like an emotional weakness. You know, he's more human as an alien than we are as actual humans. But when it comes to his fighting power, he doesn't have anything that can beat him because that's the whole point of Superman. So therefore, Superman beats Goku every time.
Here's my response to that. Goku has like 900 episodes of quality entertainment. Superman can't make a single good movie.
Are you saying 900 episodes of quality entertainment? 900? Look, Dragon Ball Z has like a 10-to-1 ratio. 10 episodes of talking, 1 episode of...
You know what? Actually, here's what's funny. This is ridiculous. I just started rewatching Dragon Ball Z. So I've got a lot of time on my hands while I'm working, where I've got a monitor here that I don't need for work, but it's just right next to me. So I've been watching Dragon Ball Z Kai. I got to say, I recommend it. They cut out all the BS, and it's still dope.
Ooh,
I've
that's
heard
cool.
that's good.
It's good. I
Hey
recommend
guys,
it.
boxers are whitey tighties, and first off, it's not whitey tighties, it's tighty whities in our wolf. Get it right.
Yeah, come on,
Everybody's-
Nar. We expect better.
And the answer is I'm in between. I do those boxer
me neither.
briefs.
Boxer briefs.
Boxer briefs.
Are we all
Same
boxer
here.
briefs?
Oh, Scott didn't answer.
Oh, Scott.
No.
Oh,
What- wait, are you
Boxers, man.
Ugh.
Boxers. Yeah.
All right, so boxer brief people.
From the
you like-
skate from the skate era.
Yeah, dude, I don't want my dong flapping around in the wind like that. I need a
Yeah,
little bit
dude.
of support. I gotta
you got to keep that intact,
I don't need-
especially if you're
I
skating.
don't need my nuts cut in half if I fucking, as I'm
Your
moving.
nuts don't get cut in half with boxer briefs.
You know, here's what I'm going to say. If you're into boxers, you just don't have enough to swing around. That's all I'm saying. Like, I just...
Jesus Christ, Gary. You're
not worried about
It's like
No.
boxer
misplacing.
briefs are like a sports bra for your junk.
Yeah, it's just a nice... No, it's cushy.
I do have a
You know, it's
question
good.
though. Do you guys like the trunk cut, that like real high cut on the boxer briefs, or you like the low ones that go like almost on your knee that are like compression shorts?
I don't know. I've never had ones that go almost to my knee,
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
neither
the
have I.
long ones.
but I don't like the trunk cut either.
So
Just those
he's
just
a
basically
middle
turn
kind of
it
guy.
like-
Let's just
Yeah,
be
we're in the
honest. I
middle.
wanted to show off just enough butt cheek for my lady, but that's
See?
about it.
That's what I'm saying. Trunk cut. You can do that high and tight for sexy time.
Those are fucking tiny whiteys, right? Like,
No,
They're
they
not,
got a
'cause
little bit of
tight
leg.
whities have that elastic right where your
God.
leg meet your pelvis, and it just cuts everything off. Fuck that noise. With boxer briefs, you don't have to deal with that, but you get all the support.
So they're light speed briefs, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Sure.
They're great, and you don't have to worry about like whenever I do wear
Wow.
boxers and I put pants on, I put the pants on and I have to spend like 5 minutes pushing my boxers back down the leg. That's
Yeah, dude.
obnoxious. Who the
No.
fuck wants to do
Who's
that?
got time for that?
Yeah,
Not me.
no.
I don't have time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh
Nope.
god, I knew that one. Guys, let's close this one out with our last question. And this one, by the way, thanks for not asking about Destiny tonight. I really like when you guys don't ask about Destiny. I don't know, because I feel like most of the opinions on most shows are all the same. So it's fun.
Instead, they want to hear about underwear and Taco Bell wars, which I feel like should be connected somehow.
Well, I mean, let's just be honest. So the best time to talk about Destiny is when you're playing it with your friends. You know what I mean? Like listening to some people who have a different opinion or whatever than you on a video or on a podcast. It's like, okay, there's no dialogue there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You
I
got to
don't know
take
about
a
you
little
guys,
bit at a
but I
time.
have plenty of dialogue with podcasts. Usually it's scripted. Who have incoherent lore statements on my fucking morning commute. I think I was talking to Buster about this actually. There was somebody, I don't remember who, but there was something they were talking about lore wise on a fucking podcast. I'm like, no, you're fucking wrong. Osiris isn't dead. He's lost to the next network.
The lore podcasts are different. Like, I really appreciate those because I'm not reading the Grimoire cards from D1, and I barely pay attention during the adventures in D2. So
yeah, why would you do that when Focus Fire Chat exists?
Exactly. There's no reason to. You know? I'll have someone else explain it to me later.
I miss Justin.
Oh yeah.
Did you listen to the last episode he was on?
The train?
Yeah, the train. He's like sitting in his front yard in a lawn chair broadcasting his fucking or podcasting. And then they just randomly hear this fucking train roll by. They're like, what the hell is that? And he's like, yeah, there's a train by the place that I'm staying.
Yeah.
No big deal.
That could potentially happen on our show because I live right by train tracks now.
Ugh.
Yeah, but you're not sitting in a lawn chair like halfway across the yard next to the train. I just picture him sitting in his yard in a lawn chair with an umbrella over him, and he's got his phone up like this, and he's trying to talk into it as the train rolls by behind, like in front of him. Okay. Like that. That's just how I pictured that whole scene going down. I thought it was great.
Good stuff,
guys. This living light, this idiot of living light, bioluminescent idiot. He wants to know what's your favorite concert that you've ever attended?
Oh Jesus, I'm gonna have to think about this one.
I know mine already.
Right,
this one was just like, all right, I'm gonna set this up. It was a ton of fun. Not necessarily a concert that I'm like, yeah, I'm stoked about the band, but like they just put on a fantastic show. First of all, one of my favorite metal bands opened, and I didn't even know they were there between the band and me, and that was really dope. But they don't move; they just kind of stand there and just like, like they're too focused on their handwork or whatever. But then Dragon Force came out on stage, and they had a solo platform right in the middle with those fans that you use to blow up like a bouncy house.
Oh yeah.
They had one of those pointed up in the air, so when you're standing on the solo platform in the middle, it blew their hair back.
Okay, that's pretty dope. Let's just be honest.
That is metal as fuck. I love it.
The lead guitarist had like a bottle holder on his mic stand in which there was someone whose sole job was to replace that beer, and he had a straw too. So because he didn't stop playing, but if he wanted a drink, he'd get a drink while he played guitar. They were running around slapping each other. They were playing each other's instruments.
My God.
Constantly. It was just so high energy. Like costume changes. When they did their ballad, the singer put on a fedora and came back out on stage. And then halfway through, he was like, no one wants to hear this shit. And then they just moved on to the next song. It was just like a really, really fantastic show. And I mean, you can't dislike Dragon Force. That music is just so epic and fast. But I did not expect them to be that high energy and like running around while they were playing that fast, crazy 80s hair solo metal stuff.
That's pretty awesome.
Ridiculous. Dude. Yeah. Good times.
Geez. It's kind of a tie. I did see a rapper named Amine, and that was really cool because he had like a guitar player, keyboard player. He had a guy doing auxiliary percussion, a DJ up there. So it was like a band playing. And that was just really awesome to see a rapper do like a band kind of thing. But I think like I see the festivals. I feel like is a cop out, right? Being like
a festival.
Yeah, you
like
can't say a festival.
That's a cop out. So I'm gonna say Touche Amore and Polar Bear Club together. I know probably none of you guys listen to those bands, but they're both so fucking anthematic. Like, I had a fist up in the air the entire time during that show. And I don't like going into the pit. I'm an old man, and I just want to stand there and drink my beer. I was in the pit the entire time for that one. So much fun. Like, I don't know. I just anthematic music makes me want to just jump and scream and stuff like that. It was so much fun. I had to go with my best friend, and it was pretty much like maybe like a year before he moved away. So it's a good memory. So I'm gonna go with that.
Well,
I don't have anything like really incredible here, but I did see I think maybe best experience ever was seeing the Casualties in Cleveland. Was really dope. Got to go with my brother, and we both got in fist fights and ended up with like bloody faces, which is like the most Casualties like thing that could happen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it is.
But then
Yeah, it is.
we also got to see Circle Jerks and GBH at CBGB's in New York, which was pretty dope. Like,
What?
that's kind of hard
That's
to top.
amazing.
Yeah, like
That's fucking
It's-
ridiculous. I love
yeah,
it.
dude. Like, it was pretty dope. Even like it's not like they played well or anything. Like,
Right,
it was
yeah.
a garbage show, but
Of course, but it was CBGB's, so
exactly. Like,
that's
it
what
was
it
just
is down.
it was good. You know.
Nice.
Oh man, I don't know. I have a few, right? So I'm gonna start with we went a couple years ago to see Motorhead. The first time I saw Motorhead was 2009 or something like that, and they were amazing. It was like the most punk rock thing I've ever seen because they just opened up with a black banner of whatever the fuck album they were on at that point. I think it was Motorizer, and they just blew through their set. It was just fast. It was rock and roll. There was no bullshit. It was great. So that was awesome. The next time I saw him, it was with my best friend, and it was great because we got to see Motorhead, and it was the first time he had ever saw Motorhead, but it was also the last show that we went to together. So that was pretty awesome. God, I'm trying to think of what else.
Well, if you can't think of it, it's a Motorhead. That's the best one.
Yeah, I mean,
I've got honorable mention here. I was in California and went to Phil Lesh of the Grateful Dead's like venue, and I'm not talking about the Grateful Dead. All right, so one of my favorite bands ever is The Band, and Levon Helm had just died, and his daughter
Wait, what band?
was The Band.
Well, yeah, but what band?
The Band. They're called The Band. Anyway, so Levon Helm had just died, and his daughter's band was playing at this venue, and it was like just a really, really intimate setting, and it was just like a lot of fun. And they played a band song, and there wasn't a dry eye in the whole place after they played that song. It was a really, really chill, nice evening.
It wasn't a dry
Speaking
eye in
of
the whole
bands and stuff, I just heard that Vans Warped Tour is doing its last run.
God, finally
in 2018. I mean, let's just be honest though. Like, that's
been,
kind of a big deal.
The last one that I gave even remotely a shit about was the 10-year anniversary that was in Boston that I went to. Honestly, after that, it was a running joke every year. We're like, oh, look how many not Warped Tour bands are on the Warped Tour again this year.
Oh, that's sad. I haven't paid attention since I was a kid. But hold on.
Terrible.
Is that just because we're old dudes now?
No, it's
or
not.
Is it like actually
there's
bad?
No punk bands. Like,
and
it's
that's
not even
bummer.
like it's. Okay.
It's all trash. And for a while, it went through like a Christian metal phase. And it wasn't even like Christian metal. It was like the guys who pretended to be Christian so they could be famous. You know, like I think it was Under Oath was one of them or something like that. And they're just like, "Roar." And then it came out they weren't Christian. None of their listeners listening to them anymore. So like,
it's just dogs barking.
Yeah,
at
there's like EDM and stuff now, so it's like it's far from where it started.
Tried to evolve and failed.
And
well,
now,
that's a bummer.
Hey, I mean,
well, I guess okay. So at least they're giving up.
Yeah.
Well, they got tired of supporting so many sex offenders.
Oh, geez, Ben, we should not talk about that.
I was gonna say we don't want to talk about that, do we?
No.
Okay.
Let's talk about that offline.
Yeah. I will say though, one of my friends that I know through the band and being in music said that if anybody misses Warped Tour from like the good years, go see the Fest in Gainesville, Florida.
Yeah, Fest.
Because it's like Warped Tour with better bands and better booze.
No, dude, Fest is
there
a
you
dream
go.
of mine to play Fest. Like a lot of my friends have gone down there to play it. I at least just want to go like watch the bands and stuff. It's so fucking cool. I mean, like a bunch of the bands that we played on the show play Fest.
Really?
And Also,
That's
if,
awesome. I
if
didn't
you're
know that.
really into old Warp Tour, go and you can go see Skate and Surf Fest is another one that does that kind of stuff. I went
Ooh,
like when I
Riot
graduated college,
Fest.
and they had like it was like so nostalgia. They had like Early November played, Newfound Glory played, fucking Hidden in Plain View, like a bunch of these like weird like emo bands from when I was a kid played, and it was really cool.
One of my friends suggested Riot Fest for Chicago.
Riot Fest is another good one.
It's insane. And then apparently this year there was one in New Jersey. Punk Rock Bowling, the last couple of years, they had one in Vegas. And I have a bunch of friends who go out to that every year. They had one in Jersey this year, and Coxbar played, which actually that's probably one of my top live shows was finally getting to see Coxbar. I listened to them since I was like 16 or something, and then they came to New York City, and like within 10 minutes I sent my friends 2 texts. I'm like, when are we going? And I remember I was at work, and I worked at a call center at the time. I was like, fuck it. As soon as tickets went on sale, I went to the bathroom. I ordered tickets on my phone in the bathroom so they wouldn't bust my balls with being on my phone at my desk. And I came back. As I was coming back, I texted my friends. I'm like, yo, I got our Coxbar tickets. Who's driving to New York?
That's tight.
It was awesome.
I think it's going to wrap us up. Remember, Band of the Week this week is Mascots. You can join our Discord. It's at the top of our Twitter, and that Twitter is @BarelyADS. You can also, if you're in a band, you want to be on the show, you can send us an email at send it to barelyadestinyshow@gmail.com. You can find me at Det Ben Malone. I'm about to be dead Ben Malone here if I don't get upstairs to see my wife soon.
What?
God, that was so fucking bad. Hey, Det Ben Malone everywhere on the internet that you can look for me, and that's it. Steve, where can people find you?
You can find me anywhere. Xanafan711. All the same everywhere. I'm pulling a Scott. I'm going to be making YouTube videos soon.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, Daddy Cat
Get
Snaps.
in there, kids.
Daddy Cat Snaps. No.
Get in there. I'm subscribing right now.
All
I
right.
don't even have. Oh, my only videos are like Paladin Pals and the.
I don't give a crap. I'm subscribing.
Podcast.
Sub away.
I'm subbing right now. I'm going to smash that subscribe button.
But that's going to be
Smash that
Xanafan 711 as well.
Boom.
Scary.
Right.
Where can people find you?
I am on the internet at Scary Internet Guy. Places.
Everywhere except the stream.
Oh yeah. You can find me anywhere but the overlay because Ben. So cool.
Everywhere but the overlay.
Yeah, you can find me everywhere but this show, I guess. So
Hey guys, I am not gonna lie, I completely forgot about that.
Because
Scott,
of
where
Ben.
can people find you?
Slapshot Scott, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, zeros.
Cool.
Those are zeros.
Sounds good, guys. Again, that's mascotsband.bandcamp.com. Be the light that you want to see in others. See you guys.
bye.
Everybody.
Take it easy, guys. Join the Discord. Hashtag.
All right, I'm stopping.
Join the
stream.
Discord.